Kala, Kala village. Conductor was shouting. My grandfather, got out of the bus and walked to the nearest Kaka hotel, coffee hotel. My grandfather, furious, looks very tall like a military man, looked at me. Hey Babu, you have to walk 3 kilometers to see your parents. What would you like to have? I looked at my grandfather. Grandpa, can you serve me a single idli with sambar? Yes. I took a single idli, walked 3 kilometers to see my parents. My dear Toastmaster and guest present here. This incident reminds me how I walked through my life and defined my lifestyle then and forever. It was December 1976. I was really 6 years. I was staying at my grandfather's house because my parents were looking after my grandfather's lands. 10 kilometers away from my grandfather's place called Bhimavaram. Because that time my father did not have a job. I used to wait till I get a permission to go and see my parents in a village. Just for single idli and walk for 3 kilometers. It has become a ritual. This ritual has helped me to walk all my life and reach my goals step by step. After 5 years, I was studying 6th standard. By then, my parents have moved to Bhimavaram and they got a job. They used to go to the office very early. And one Sunday, one holiday morning, I woke up little late and wanted to have a breakfast. And since my almara, I found 3 5 rupee coins and put it in my pocket, rushed to the nearest hotel and sat in the corner of the hotel, browsing through the menu. A tall waiter has come. Yes, order please. I looked at him. Cost of the idli? He said, 30 rupee, 2 idlis. I searched my pocket. Can you bring me a single idli? And I asked him, what about sambar? He said, sambar is free. And I asked him, can you bring 2 more cups? He looked at me. He moved and came back with 3 cups sambar. I poured all sambar on idli and served my favorite idli. After 10 years, I completed my education and I got a job in local municipality as a construction engineer. One day, a sprinkler water on my face woke me up. Who is this? My father demandingly, get up, you have to go to see a girl. For whom? I asked. My father told, for me. Come on, Dad, don't joke. I need some time. Let me get a decent job. At least I should have some money to take my wife for a movie. My father said, don't worry, Babu. The girl is working as a teacher. She will take care of you. Before I uttered a single word, my parents put me into the bathroom. Later, all of us traveled to bride's place in a car. And we reached bride's place at around 11 a.m. And I was sitting in front of a bride, very curious and nervous. I turned my head and looked at her. Looks like olive bonda. And I turned my face looking at the ceiling. My mother was stamping on my leg to ask a question. And I nervously asked, what sports you like? She said, karate. It came like a front punch on my face. And she had asked me, what food item do you like, Raju? I said, idli. She just smiled at me and later asked about my job. I told about my temporary job. She looked at me and she nodded like this. And after few days, we got a telegram stating that, let us know when your boy get a government job. Oh my God, huge relief for me. So after a couple of months, it was a shocking news for me. I lost my job due to lack of funds in municipality. And it was a terrible experience. My father, one fine day morning, my father said, Babu, yesterday one of my friends working as an agent for a Dubai-based company, he requested me to send you Mumbai to get a decent job. Before I say yes or no, he told, pack your luggage and be ready. After a week, I was landed in Mumbai. I was standing in metro railway station and bemused to see a crowd like an ocean. My agent said, don't worry Raju. When you want to get into the train, just stand in front of the train. You will be inside the train. If you want to get out, similarly, stand in front of the door. They will throw you out. That day I learned a lesson. Be with the flow. My agent took me to a remote shelter. It is nothing but 4 iron walls beside a railway track. At that moment, I thought of running back. Suddenly, my father and mother came to my mind, leading me. Then I decided to stay back for some time. Following the morning, I woke up and I asked the agent, sir, I want to go to my... He looked at me. See the lake at the hill. Go there and come back very early. That day, I did not walk. I jogged. So, after some time, after some days, one fine day morning, somebody was weeping around me. I woke up and asked that fellow, Raju, our agent was missing. I was shocked. I don't have any clue how to come back from Mumbai to Bhimavaram. Suddenly, one neighbor came to me and gave 500 rupees. But he took me watch to replace his 500 rupees. I came to the railway station, boarded. Following the morning, I heard a sound, idli, idli. I woke up and picked 2 idli from the window. Later, I searched my pocket. I could not find a single coin. I looked at the idli and gave it back. I reached back my home safely. My dear Toastmaster, I came to Bangalore in 1995. I worked for different companies. I traveled across and I tasted food items at different countries. But no other food can compete with our idli. Very nutritious food and full of vitamins and proteins. One famous Telugu movie star, comedian told, when you can digest anything in your life, you may not get even popcorn. But in other case, you may prosper and can have everything. But doctors may say, don't eat even popcorn. So, whenever I get out of any restaurant, I find a beggar. I pack 2 idlis and I give it to him. And I always pray my God, oh God, at least serve me a idli to maintain my good health till I die. Wow to Toastmaster.